What's up, YouTube? You know who it is. It's your boy Mims. I'm coming at you guys with an NBA 2K12 online ranked match. And some of you guys are wondering, why am I using the Hornets? Well, let me tell you why. Mainly because I'm not doing one of those silly around the league things, shots fired. Nah, I'm just kidding. But mainly because anyone could play with the Knicks, the Heat, the Lakers, not the Bulls so much anymore. But a lot of and I don't understand what people find so entertaining of that, you know, playing with those really good teams against teams that are equally as impressive. That doesn't establish myself as a good commentator, or not a good commentator, or a person that's good at 2K alone. So I decided to give it a go with one of the less spectacular teams. That's Eric Gordon, Ernie Jr. on the break. And this is something I really love. You dunk it, you swing your arms. That's something I really want to give to my player. But like I was saying, I really don't understand why people think using one of the amazing teams and dominating with them makes them really good at 2K. It wouldn't make me look like a good 2K player if I just used amazing teams or better than average teams to play ranked match. So I decided to use the Hornets. Not saying that the Hornets are a bad team. They're a really underrated team, and their overall rating does not justify how good they are when you're actually playing with them. Same thing goes with the Pacers. The Pacers aren't that amazing, but if you know how to use them, they could be pretty good. A lot of people still treat the Pacers as if they're a silly lottery team, but I wouldn't blame them because they're not the easiest team to use. They don't have that superstar power yet. They have a bunch of above average players, and that's alright. You know, if you know how to use those above average players, you'll do well. But that doesn't go to say that I'm always gonna win these games. I try to dive for the ball, no good. But look at Marco Bellinelli pulling off the James shake right there. But at the end of the day, you guys could expect a lot of these games. It doesn't mean I'm always gonna show gameplays of me winning. I'm either gonna show gameplays of me winning or really close ones, close games. You know, either way, or sometimes even me getting blown out, mainly just to analyze what I did wrong, what I could do better, to make you better at 2K alone, because that's my goal as a commentator, to teach you how to play this game the right way. And I'll give you hints and tips as I'm going, as I get this desperation shot to go from Chris Kaman. And yeah, that's about it. I'll just help you guys get better at 2K, and it should be fun. If you guys like this video and what I'm doing right here, let me know in the comment section and the description, and hopefully I could pump out a lot of these. For those of hold up, watch Ernie Jr. at the buzzer beater, like at the buzzer, get that 3 to go. I wasn't doing so well with Ernie Jr. Eric Gordon in this game, so really, this kind of goes to show that I don't only use the team superstar. And for the people that are wondering why the Hornets out of all the mediocre teams, it's because I'm a pretty big Eric Gordon fan, because he's a really humble guy. As I get a nice pass to Trevor Ariza for 3, but he's a really humble guy. He's a really good guy. I actually had a conversation with him once, and he told me why I should stay in school, not to take things for granted, because it could be all taken away from me in a second. So he's a really awesome guy, and I just hate when this happens to me. The hook shot, you know, out of nowhere on the break. But anyways, like I was also saying, I also, for the guys who are a fan of my Tracy McGrady series, that you should expect to see a lot of that. I posted a video on Machinimasports, and a lot of people over there loved it, and a lot of you guys, my subscribers, love it as well. And I'm the people's champ. I give you guys what you want, so you should expect to see much more as I get this nice little subtle drive in with Eric Gordon. But yeah, you should expect to see a lot more of those. And this was a fail right here. You know, Eric Gordon just decided to throw it off the backboard, and this sets up the Paul George 3, and just like that, they pull in within a possession. And on the next possession, I leave Danny Granger wide open, and like that, we're tied. So it's the end of the third. We go into the fourth. You know, I'm playing that defense. Great D on Darren Collison. I got it. We got to run. Let's go. Why not? Because when you have a young team, you want to run as much as possible, and I get the foul and go to the line. So one thing you guys should be aware of now for the advice column on using the Hornets. Number one, don't just give it to Eric Gordon and try to drive, or give it to Eric Gordon and shoot random threes. That's not going to work. Eric Gordon's shot release is very tough to get. You know, like, personally, I did a terrible job with it. That's probably why I did so bad in this game with him. And the way I was able to succeed in this game was, you're going to see it real soon. Well, actually, if you go back and watch this entire game, was I was giving it to Chris Kaman and Emeka Okafor, and they were doing work for me right here. You saw the pick and roll, Eric Gordon and Chris Kaman. They're doing work for me. Grievous Vasquez and Emeka Okafor, causing Trevor Ariza to be wide open for the mid-range jumper. So you just have to rely on your big man when you have nowhere else to go to, because your big men will find mismatches for you. Over here, he just gets a lucky reach, you know, never get phased by that kind of garbage, unless you're playing Rajon Rondo. He gets a nice little pump fake there, and it's a foul and one. But on guarding the Pacers, what you want to run on them is man-to-man if you have decent defenders, or you want to run the 1-3-1 zone, or the 2-3s, not the 2-3, the 3-2 zone. Either one will do well on them. The 1-3-1 does a great job cutting off the pass, and the 3-2 does a good job defending the 3 in most cases. But I wouldn't depend on that. If obviously, the better your man-to-man, the better you're gonna be in 2K. You should always try to depend on man-to-man. This is just, of course, in desperation situations. So this game is going down to the final seconds. You see Jared Jack is matched up against George Hill. I'm looking for my man Ernie Jr. wide open for 3, and he gets it to go, performing in the clutch right here. Eric Gordon, for the entire second half, he's showing up. You saw the stat right there. So here we go. George Hill's trying to drive it in, and he kind of gets something to go, but you can't take it. I don't understand how a 6'2" point guard could take it in on 2 7-footers and get it to go. That's just not supposed to happen. 2K has to definitely do something about that. So right over here, you see I'm going back to the pick and roll. I see Emeka Okafor wide open, and he gets a bucket to go. It was contested, so I'm going to take that. The former Rookie of the Year and Dwight Howard's year gets it to go, my boy. So right over here, he kind of messed up, because if you guys paid attention, I left Paul George wide open again, accidentally. If you want to rewind and go look at that again. And right over here, Trevor Ariza in the clutch gets another steal. So I give it to Eric Gordon. Eric Gordon is trying to make a play happen. You know, we're going to go to Chris Kaman pick and roll. And over here, I find Trevor Ariza at the side, and he misses a kind of decent look. But I see Danny Granger at the side. We run, and the entire time the transition bucket has been killing me. So in clutch moments like these, I like to go to my boy Eric Gordon. He knows what he's doing. He knows how to handle these clutch situations. So let's milk the clock a little bit. Let's run a play for him, because these New Orleans plays are really awesome. I've never seen these plays in 2K. So it's making me consider actually putting my player in New Orleans, because I really like these plays. I see Eric Gordon wide open with the shot clock going down, and he puts us up by 4. So we just can't allow a 3 right here. And I get a tip pass, but again, terrible switching on defense, and that puts them within 1. So there's no problem. You know, it's 4.3 seconds. Give it to Eric Gordon. A little time has been wasted over here. So he's down to 1.9. So I just need to make both of these, and he'll just have to put up a desperation 3. And the game doesn't really cut me any slack. You know, 77% chance of going in, and I just get unlucky that time. But I make the second one, and right over here we just have to defend the 3. I won't mind overtime, but it doesn't go in, and we end up winning the game. So anyways, you guys, if you like this video, go ahead and thumbs it up. If you'd like to see more of this series, I would love to do it for y'all. You know, I'm the people's champ. I give the people what they want, my subscribers what they want. For those of you guys watching this on a different channel other than my own, please come and check out my channel. You know, I give the people what they want. And next you should expect to see a Tracy McGrady video or a UFC video. Either way, enjoy the rest of the highlights. It's your boy Mim signing out, and peace.